Welcome to issue number 4 of Agents of Geek TV. I'm your host, Mike Sangregorio, and yes, I am growing my beard back. Thanks for noticing. We're debuting a brand new segment here on today's show, but first, let's get into some Geek Headlines. Patrick Wilson has signed on for an unknown role in the upcoming Ant-Man films, which stars Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and Evangeline Lilly already. Who will he play? Young Hank Pym? A villain? The third Ant-Man, Eric O'Grady? What do you think? Leave your guesses in the comments below. In the first, somewhat kinda maybe sorta official casting news for the very anticipated Star Wars Episode 7, Adam Driver, featured actor in the hit HBO series Girls, has been cast as the lead villain. As usual, absolutely nothing is known about this role or the plot of the film in general, as everyone is keeping a tight lip on the story of the most anticipated sequel trilogy of all time. Co-star Lena Dunham congratulated him, probably by walking around without her shirt and making comedically frumpy faces. A movie that is seemingly eternally in developmental hell is once again back on track to making it to the big screen. John Boone is close to signing a deal to write and direct the film adaptation of Stephen King's The Stand for Warner Brothers, which will reportedly be a single movie rated R film. On an editorial note, this is a massive book, and the last time it was adapted, it was a 6-hour miniseries, which, by the way, was awesome. So good luck, Boone. Just remember, when it comes to adapting Stephen King, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And finally, Harrison Ford is said to be in talks for two more Indiana Jones films. No word yet if Shia LaBeouf's character Mutt will be rescued from Jones in the film after making himself no longer famous, and plagiarizing a well-known ancient Sumerian manuscript. There you have it, that's all the news for this issue, but now it's time for some comic books, and who better to talk about comic books than two girls with issues?
I'm Vicky O.
And I'm Billy Bones.
And we are just a couple of girls with issues
of comic books.
That's right, and this week we got issue of Fantastic Four #1.
Marvel Now, new, now.
That's right. They're back, folks. And by that, I mean the original, the OG crew. If you've been reading this before, you hadn't been. The book had previously been written by Matt Fraction, and Javier Pulido was doing the illustrations. And they had a completely different group. So now we got the original crew back and the flying tub.
Keeping it classic. Yep. They are rocking new colors, though. They're sporting the red instead of the blue.
Yep.
Super exciting. So this one jumps us right in. We got a flash forward. Sue Storm's telling us about writing a letter to her daughter about the demise of the Fantastic Four. But they're still kicking butt present day, so how this demise is going to happen should be a good story.
Yeah. We're getting to see a little bit about the family life of everybody and everything they have going around, and sort of just laying out the steps getting to whatever this downfall is going to be, but we're not really sure what it's going to be. But it's pretty interesting. It's being written by James Robinson, and it's being drawn by Leonard Kirk. The color and the inking and everything is really great. So it has all the makings for a really good story, particularly with that flash forward, knowing that it's going to lead to sort of the breakdown of the family and their actual death of the group.
Should be exciting. Curious to see how it goes. Go pick it up at your local comic shop. Or if you want to hear us talk about some more comic books, we are at girls-with-issues.com, or find us on iTunes. Just Google Girls with Issues.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye.
And that wraps it up for this issue of Agents of Geek TV. Follow us on Twitter at Agents of Geek. Follow me on Twitter at Mike Sangregorio. And of course, log on to agentsofgeek.com every day for all the news you need to know and care to hear. It's everything geek, only on agentsofgeek.com. I'm your host, Mike Sangregorio. Thanks for watching us. We'll see you next time.